What's up, y'all? We're back in Fntd 2, and we're gonna be going over the 2 new evos. So, let's not waste any time and get straight into Endless so we can look at these evos. Are here now in the Endless, and we have both the units, and let's just get straight into them. So first we have Fathomless Withered Foxy. So, that's really cool. It's got, like, chain arm, and it's really detailed looking. And now we have Deep Sea Calamity Endo, which it looks a lot like the first one in like the design, but a lot like more, as you could say. Okay, let's check out their passives. Call of the Abyss. While enemy is in range, deal more damage the longer the enemy is in the unit's range, 2% per second, max of 150%. If enemy is bleeding, increase by 2.5% per second instead. When enemy tries to leave range for the first time, knock back enemy by 5 tiles and stun them for 2 seconds. Reset Call of the Abyss damage buff on that enemy. Apex Predator. Attacks. Applies 25% bleed over 5 seconds. If there's 3+ sources of bleed on the enemy, buff this bleed application to 40%. Deal 25% more damage to bleeding enemies. If enemy is in latter half of the track, don't know what that means, deal 20% more damage. Apply an additional 10% bleed. So that's what Fathomless Withered Foxy does. Now let's check out Deep Sea Calamity. Anastasia. On attack, enemy stun enemies for 1.8 seconds. If enemy is in stun lockout, do a follow-up for 50% of this unit's damage in a full AoE. Deal plus 1% shield damage and follow up for 50% or shield break. When enemy enters within 50% of this unit's range for the first time, knock back enemy 2 tiles. If the enemy is a boss, stun for 2.5 after stun lockout ends. Leviathan's Grasp. Attack. Apply 30% bleed over 5 seconds. Deal bonus damage equal to slow on enemies. Bleeding enemies in range slowed by 15%. So that's cool, and let's just check out their shinies, I guess. So first we gotta wait. Ooh, he's got a bit more color, a lot of green. See a little bit of a red eye. It's a lot more green, natural recolor. Ooh, looks like the shiny is. It's actually a lot like what's his name from the first game? If you know what I'm talking about, it looks like him. Since he's got the ship, it's the same color palette as the others. And just for reference, we can get out the original 2. That was weird. We can get out the original 2 versions of them without the Evo. Let me see if I can find it. Serpent Endo. Yeah, here they are. This has a little comparison. So that's the Shark Withered Foxies. And then, yeah, like I was saying, these two are really similar in the way that they look. Same kind of like style and position. And the shinies for them. So yeah, same kind of color palette. This one's a little bit lighter, and this one, these two are actually a lot different, because instead of it getting like a greener recolor, this one gets grayer. So yeah, those are really cool. Our first 2 little evos for the quest update, with next update being fully focused on evos. So I'm excited to see what we get in that update. But that's it for this video. I will see you guys next time.